It's summertime. Exams are over, boards are behind us, and it's finally time to unwind. And I'm sure most of you are spending time with friends, scrolling through social media, binge watching shows, and gaming for hours. And honestly, taking a break is important because you deserve it, you have earned it. But also, that alongside recharging, you could also explore something new about yourself. Sounds interesting? So that's exactly what we are going to talk about today. Hello, everyone. Welcome to yet another episode of MetierTalks, your go to podcast on education and careers with insights from industry experts. I'm Jyoti, and this podcast is brought to you by Mete Hunt, helping students make informed career decisions through the right exposure and guidance. Today, summer breaks are becoming a powerful window to explore interests, build skills, and gain real world experience without the pressure of academics. And to guide us on this, how students can actually make their summers effective through internships, we are joined by Rashmi Shridhara. Rashmi Shridhara is a multidisciplinary textile and surface designer, printmaker, and educator with over a decade of experience in design industry. A postgraduate from the National Institute of Design, Ahmedabad, and an alumna of NIFT, Bangalore, has worked across fashion, craft research, home furnishings, and design-led innovations. She has also led design strategy and DIY content development at Pidilite Industries and actively contributed to the design community through the Association of Designers of India. Currently, as an assistant professor at MIT-WPU, she is focused on forecasting hands-on, sustainable, and experiential learning for students. So, Rashmi, I'm so glad to have you today in our show.
Thank you so much, Jyoti.
So, Rashmi, today we're going to be discussing about summer programs.
Yeah.
So, to start with, I would first want to understand how are your summers during as a student?
My summers were filled with me perhaps going to swimming and then reading comic books throughout the summer and maybe even watching cartoons.
That's interesting.
Yes.
Right. So, exactly, summer used to mean a complete break from learning. But today, that definition seems to be changing. And have you seen that shift in how students approach their summers as against what it was for us? A lot of students also do not know how to use their summers productively, right? So tell us about how MIT-WPU Summer School 2026 and what is it all about?
So the MIT-WPU summer program is a 6-day immersive program which is designed for students from class 9th to 12th. So it ignites curiosity in the kids and also gives them experience with a lot of hands-on experience wherein they have access to labs and our faculties who teach in our university.
What is the larger vision behind having this kind of a summer program?
The larger vision behind this particular summer program is to help these young learners realize what their passion is by attending these courses, because there are a lot of students at this age, they are quite unaware or they have no clue what is it that they're interested in. So attending such programs, I feel, makes them make a conscious decision once they are out of college.
Oh, this sounds interesting. I mean, I'm sure, in fact, as a counselor too, I find I've been telling students, it's always better that you explore these kind of courses.
Yeah.
And it's like a tasting your college life before, in the early stages itself. So
Yes.
that's really interesting. And what kind of courses are you all offering?
The kind of courses that we are offering are there is IoT and robotics, there is Design X, there is Smart App and Chatbot AI, and there is a course called Cinema and Creativity, which is focused on filmmaking.
Oh, this is so interesting. I wish I was a student to attend this.
You can maybe enroll as well.
Right. So this is for grades 9 to 12, right? And what kind of experience will they get from this program?
So these kids will have a very good experience with how we conduct classes in a university. They get to see the campus, they get to experience the labs firsthand, work in the labs, see how we work with technology. A lot of hands-on work will happen because we have wood workshops, we have computer workshops, we have maker asylums also in our university. So students get to experience that. They also get to experience staying on a university campus because we do have an option where the kid can actually stay and experience the whole thing completely.
That's amazing. So, I mean, way back we used to go to a cousin's house and spend time. Now the
Yeah.
kids would be spending time in the campus and
Campus.
learning something new. That's interesting.
Yes.
So what happens, what exactly now that you mentioned about IoT and robotics, what exactly happens in IoT and robotics? What kind of training or learning experience will a student get from them?
So the students here will experience the fundamentals of IoT, which is Internet of Things, and they will learn how to design a robot from scratch, and also be around people who are experienced enough to guide them to do something like this.
I mean, so they learn to build a robot.
Yes.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Imagine having probably having a tentative robot in like 6 days. So yeah,
That's amazing. Right.
going to be good.
Okay, so you also mentioned about AI and what will they learn in AI? Maybe the AI tools?
Yes, they will learn AI tools. They'll learn the fundamentals of AI tools. They learn how you work with a chatbot. How can you create a chatbot and make it work for you? A lot of coding is there perhaps, and yes, basically you get to play around and see how you can create something that sort of works under your command.
When you say about AI, when you're telling about AI, it also means coding is going to be a part of
Yes, some amount of basic coding will definitely be there because you have to create your own AI chatbot. So yes.
Yeah, that's interesting. Very good. Now the most interesting part is the filmmaking. Okay, so tell me about it.
Filmmaking, see, you learn basics of how a film is actually made, what are the processes that one goes through. So you'll have how you direct, how you create a frame, a little bit of cinematography, how do you script write, how do you do storyboarding. So a lot of things that are basically vital in cinema. These things will be taught.
Oh, that's so different from what the kids normally study in
Yes.
school. It's complete hands-on.
Yes, completely hands-on. And perhaps kids can come together and make a small
Yeah.
film by the end of it.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
lovely. Right. I'm really curious about Design X now.
Okay.
I think we're left with the Design X.
Yes. So in Design X, the main focus here is design thinking, which helps kids solve a lot of problems. And there's going to be a bit of visual thinking as well, which kind of again through that, how can kids these days help solve everyday problems. So these are some of the topics that we will be touching in Design X.
Oh, that's a lot of learning, and I'm sure that when they, by the end of the vacation or by the end of the summer break, they would have some rich experience of learning something.
We really
new.
hope so.
Yeah, great, fantastic. And okay, so what are the, now I'm excited to know the dates.
So the summer school is happening in 2 batches. Our first round is happening from 4th May to 9th May, and our second round is happening from 18th May to 23rd May.
Okay, so that is, I mean, in both the batches, it's for grade 9 to 12.
Yes, both are for grade 9 to 12.
Now I'm sure the parents and the students will be very curious to know about the cost also.
Yes. So we have two variations. If the kid wants to stay on campus and experience the campus life, it's going to be around 20,000. But if they choose to not stay, then it's about 15,000
Okay.
per student.
Okay.
And this includes food and materials and access to all the possible labs that are there on the campus.
Oh, that's fantastic. It would be a time for them to connect with new buddies.
Yes,
Right.
definitely. And to also sort of interact with the people who are actually teaching these subjects.
Correct.
Right? And I believe it will definitely make them make a conscious decision once they are out of school.
Correct, correct. Great, great. Fantastic. This fee includes the cost of the course, food, accommodation.
Yeah.
Right? Why would you want a student to do a summer program?
We don't want students to waste their time just sitting at home and doom scrolling. I would suggest they rather get up, come, explore, learn new things so that they are ready for what they want to do once they're out of school.
Completely agree on this because
Yes.
as I had already mentioned in the beginning of the chat, like most of the students must be busy with their scrolling the Instagram, watching Netflix. So this
Yes.
would be a meaningful way of spending their summer breaks.
Yeah, and it's something to talk about once you get back to school.
Correct, absolutely. Something which the other friends did not do and they could proudly say about that, yeah,
Yes.
I utilized my vacation well. One last message for students.
Don't stay at home. Please come join our summer school at MIT-WPU this May.
Yes, whether it is the first batch or the second batch, the enrollments have already begun. So do not waste time further. Okay, make your vacations meaningful by learning something new. Okay, so please enroll, and for details, everything would be mentioned on the description. Rashmi, thank you so much for sharing your insights with us today. I think the biggest takeaway for students is this: summers don't have to be all or nothing. You can rest, recharge, still take small steps towards discovering what excites you. And if this conversation got you thinking and you want to explore opportunities like what MIT-WPU Summer Program School is, this is exactly where Metier Hunt can help you with the right guidance and curated opportunities. Do check out the links in the descriptions to get started. And thank you so much for tuning in with Metier Talks. We will see you again in the next episode.